It's been called Cuba's second city. In Florida, few neighborhoods can match Little Havana for its sense of history and cultural importance. These streets have been home to countless generations of Cuban Americans who first settled here in the 1960s. Many consider themselves exiles of the Cuban Revolution, but their arrival here changed everything.
The Cubans really saved the neighborhood, but for me as a historian, the most important thing is it is the Cuban Plymouth Rock. It's where they began their new life.
But Little Havana is now facing serious challenges. The National Trust says a lack of historical status and plans to develop the area may change its character for good. Peter Hernandez and his family own one of the community's oldest so-called mom-and-pop businesses, and he says overdevelopment would be a mistake.
Why do you want to be a concrete island, a bunch of buildings with no flavor? We don't hold on to the flavor, we'll eventually lose it all.
But activists are fighting back and say tourism, Florida's most profitable industry, is key to preserving this community. Many here aren't against some development as long as the unique nature of Little Havana isn't drastically altered in years to come.
Really, the type of neighborhood that would be fantastic would be no different than all the other great neighborhoods of the world that are kind of mixed income in a way. And so hopefully we have a really vibrant community. And I think that's what we have now. It's really, actually, it's perfect the way it is right now, and I hope it doesn't change.
Discussions with the city about its development plans are still in the early stages, and many hope the National Trust's recognition will help in future negotiations. This community, perhaps more than any other, has managed to shape the character of an entire region, and for that its place in history is assured. And it's also why campaigners say this neighborhood should be preserved for generations to come. Andy Gallagher, Al Jazeera, Little Havana, Miami, Florida.